we will do something fun. We'll do something fun. He goes, yes, HLC put out a new video today. So we are going to check out his new video. And I think this one, people have been talking about this in HLC's comments, asking about China's ships crashing into one another. And I'm guessing that's going to be towards the end of this one. Okay, this one's going to be funny. Okay, I'm always good for dying laughing at HLC. So, all right, let's do this.
Haha, success! I've finally done it!
7 seconds in. Right now, hearing Beans on Toast going success, I've finally done it, should scare the fuck out of everybody. What did you fucking do, Beans on Toast? Considering what you've been doing lately, I don't like you having a eureka moment.
Look, I know coming out of the closet was hard, but your premier fighter has canards. We kind of all knew.
Hey, we've worked together for a long time, mate. I thought you were above those guy jokes.
What? Dude, have you fucking met Buff? Hi, this is Buff, the crotchety old racist plane. First time? Fucking seriously?
Above a gay joke? Oh, man. You don't know me at all.
Will you two cut it out? UK, what did you do? We fired laser-guided rockets at ground and air targets using a T-150 drone.
Okay.
You see, America, you're not the only one who just be building shit. The United Kingdom still has a bit of bite in it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't the US been doing that for like a fucking while now? Like probably at least 10 years? Pretty sure the US has had remote laser guided missiles for about 20 years. Okay, I shortfalled it. I short stacked it a little bit. Yeah. Beans on Toast, this ain't the flex that you think it is.
But I understand you're probably a little bit shook up because this is not something you're capable of.
What?
Not capable of laser-guided rockets.
Ember, I would suggestion, Buff isn't racist, he's just opinionated.
Gray matter, Buff calls himself racist, I'm sticking with it.
From a drone. Not capable of laser-guided rockets from a drone. I mean, sure. Is that a fucking joke to you? Stop it, guys. We'll be excited for him. We're excited for you. I mean, honestly, any advancement in your military is better than none. It's a big deal because it's not a giant lumbering drone. It's a quadcopter. Oh. I guess I just really haven't tried to put those kind of munitions on there. I think we did arrest some rednecks a few years ago for putting a flamethrower on one.
Wait, no, that's not what Beans on Toast was saying. I don't think. Wait. I thought Beans on Toast was saying that they fired air and ground missiles from a ground launcher that were guided in by a drone with laser guidance. Not that it was launched from a drone. Isn't that what he was saying? It was basically just like, well, the launchers were on the ground way back where, and they had a small little quadcopter drone with a laser guidance system on it that painted a target, and then they fired... Oh, they fired it from the drone. Okay. Okay, I misunderstood that. I misunderstood what he was... What did he say?
Will you two cut it out? UK, what did you do? We fired laser-guided rockets at ground and air targets using a T-150 drone.
Okay, I misunderstood what he was referencing. When he was talking about laser-guided, I thought he was just referencing that the drone only had the laser on it, and it was not equipped with the rockets. I misunderstood.
I guess I just really haven't tried to put those kind of munitions on there. I think we did arrest some rednecks a few years ago for putting a flamethrower on one. They did what? You know, sometimes you
I
Americans, you scare me.
Only sometimes. Shit, I guess we'll work on it.
I also see your buffoon-in-chief has decided that he's going to
Yeah,
deploy the
like-
National Guard to D.C.?
yeah.
I mean, on the outside looking in, it does seem a little authoritarian. However, crime is out of control in a lot of these city centers.
Yeah, I saw the statistics on that. I think DC now has, I don't know if it's in the world, but Washington, DC, in and of itself, has at the very minimum one of the highest crime rates. One of the highest crime rates in the world. Like, it actually, the crime rate in DC actually supersedes some countries. So, yeah, it's really fucking bad in DC right now. It's something like, it was like 41 per, so you have crime was like, it was like 41 per 100,000. It's been really fucking bad. And whether or not you agree with the deploying of the National Guard, I'm not going to say good or bad on that. Reaper, it's 41 deaths per 100,000. Ooh, pardon me. Per 100,000 people. I can't remember if that ratio was factored as per day or what the time period was that, but it's like it was ratioing like 41 deaths per 100,000 people. So I'm not sure if that was like a yearly quota, a monthly, daily. I'm not even sure. And again, deploying the National Guard, I'm not good. I can't say whether it's good or bad. There is the crime rate in DC is astronomical, and it's you can't let it continue if the police are not able to handle it. Maybe more steps need to be taken. I don't know. I am not a smart enough person to be able to definitively say that taking these extra steps to try and basically affect proper law enforcement to get the crime rate under control is good or bad. I'm not smart enough to be the one to make that call. I can understand it. I can understand the rationale by, in terms of doing this deployment. It's, if it's going that fucking crazy, you have to do something. If the police clearly are overwhelmed and they're not able to affect law enforcement, you've got to do something. I know, V-Dog. I know. Yeah, well, Colonel, the politicians all have personal guard, so they don't fucking care. It's basically the poors that are basically being affected by this, Yeah, and Tickle Fingers, that's also true. It's like it's really unique because it's not a state. But I think that he was talking about deploying it to other places like New York, Chicago, LA, like all the other large cities that are having skyrocketing crime rates. I think there was talk about doing that too. And again, it's a tough call. When you have crime rates that are just wildly out of fucking control, the police clearly can't. God, fucking words are hard. The police clearly can't handle it. The court systems can't handle it. The court systems are letting people out, like they did with that fucking PDF that they've arrested umpteen fucking times, and he was in Colorado, and he's been let the fuck out again because they say he was too incompetent to stand trial. Yeah, when shit like this is happening, I understand the rationale for it. I do understand the rationale for basically just taking this to the next step.
Crime in DC went down 26% last year. So obviously
From
the policing is working
150.
without the additional help of federal.
Okay, this part I know about. Crime in DC went down 26% last year. You know what the crime rate was in DC prior to that? It was something like 150%. Before last year, the crime rate in DC was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 150%. So it's gone down to about 125% instead of 150%. That's still a 125% increase from the year prior. Now, whether or not for it being down 26% being a lie, that I don't know. Going by the statistics alone, it's not a great statistic. And yeah, well, only it's always reported crime. When they give the percentages, it has to be always reported crime. Because obviously you can't factor in unreported crime because you don't have statistics for it. It's compared to like the one no, said the 100, I think it was 150%. Someone said it was 200%. I don't recall exactly. That was DC's. Like before it hit this down 26%, the year before it was up like 150% the year before. So it basically came down 26% from that previous 150%. That's what it was. Oh, DC's 100% is the current crime rate. Okay, that's luck. Now we're getting into statistics, and I never really studied statistics because it's all a mind fuck anyway. Regardless, DC's crime rate is out of control. That's basically all you need to know. The claim of it's down 26% a year. Yeah, the 41 per 100,000 people that are getting killed don't care.
26% last year. So obviously the policing is working without the additional help of federal forces. Yeah, but what if we could lower it like 100%? Plus there was kind of an incident that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Balls. Yeah. That was the tipping point for this one. The tipping point that caused Trump to basically unleash the National Guard on DC was Big Balls, a former Doge member, a former person that was in Doge. You know about this? Okay, so this was the tipping point. No spoilers, chat. I want to tell the story. So there was this guy that was in Doge that his internet handle was Big Balls. I don't know what his real name is. Everybody just knows him as Big Balls. And Big Balls came across a woman that was being accosted or assaulted, something like that. Big Balls jumped in to help this woman and proceeded to get the ever-living shit kicked out of him because he stepped in to defend this woman against one or a couple of guys and got royally tuned the fuck up. And because of that, Trump said, okay, game on, and activated the National Guard and said, enough's enough. We're taking back DC from crime. So yeah, it was Big Balls. Was it an attempted carjacking? Okay. Attempted carjacking, 8 guys. I just know that the victim was a woman and that Big Balls jumped in to protect this woman and got his ass handed to him because of it. And because that happened, Donald Trump's activating the National Guard to deploy in DC to basically work in conjunction with the police to try and bring the crime level down.
Big balls! Oh,
Yep.
Man, heal up quick, homie. No one beats up my big balls and gets away with it. Except for Russia's mom.
This is the kind of negotiating you're going to do? I ask you to come out here and we have a talk about the situation of my military operation in Ukraine, and you're talking about my mom.
First of all, you didn't invite me. You're stupid, but apparently not that stupid. And second of all, look, I could be dying in a nuclear winter and I would still talk about how much I've smashed your mom.
Buff.
Yes.
Look, we're trying to end this slaughter over there, man, on both sides. So just play nice, at least for
Uncle Sam, have you met Buff, for God's sake? Dude, seriously, you created the motherfucker and it's first time for you too?
a little while.
Oh yeah, 'cause appeasing dictators has worked out oh so fucking well for us in the past.
Considering I have some vested interest in what's going on, I would really like to be a part of this conversation. No,
Yeah.
me and America will figure out how to divide your country. America and I. You know,
Of
sometimes I
course,
feel like
nerd.
HLC embodies that persona a little too well. Look, Ukraine, I'm trying to make this happen here, man. You're not going to be around for this specific meeting, okay? I'm going to talk to him, and then I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to find a reasonable, area of negotiation and figure out how we can stop this.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this, and I know a lot of people are going to be unhappy about it. Because from what I've been hearing is the negotiations may involve Russia US and Russia just divvying up Ukraine so that Russia gets to like cheap pieces that it's already stolen through this war. And so it's that, Ukraine may get, the rest of it. And it's the whole concept of, okay, Russia's going to get with everything that they want, but Ukraine will get nothing that they want. And I don't, and it could be even worse than that. Yeah. Like I know a lot of people are very reticent of what this meeting is going to happen or what's going to take place in this meeting. I don't know. It's I and a lot of other people, I think, have a bad feeling.
And I know how we could stop this. The
Oh,
German
fuck.
company Rheinmetall has just finished building their plant in Ukraine and will now be producing up to 300,000 artillery shells annually.
Rats.
A German manufacturer producing excessive amounts of firepower. I'm not going to make the joke.
Fuck you, I will. Hey, Germany, is that your final solution?
Try and take over the world a couple of times and people never let you live it down.
Nope.
No. This is just my means to an end, and I really hate Russia.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did we just become best friends? Guys, I get it. The
Yes.
Russians are a proud people. Obviously, things are not going according to their plan, so they've decided to come to the table. No, you are wrong. Everything is going fine with my special military operation. You shut up.
Dude, you're not the Joker. You don't get to go, it's all part of the plan. You're not that smart. Okay, seriously. Just fucking stop.
Up your mouth.
Dude, who's that?
Yeah.
You're wrong. Everything is going fine with my special military operation. You shut up your mouth.
Shut the fuck up, Slavic special ed.
Yeah. I just wish the changeover on that one would just be faster. I wish I could just bam, 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 change it over nice and fast.
Dude who's asking Siberian hunters for their shotguns to deal with drones says what?
Buff. Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, Russia kind of started asking some of their hunters from Siberia, hey, can we borrow your shotguns and take them to the front in Ukraine so that way they can shoot down drones with them?
That is not true. That
Really?
is Western propaganda. We are doing nothing of the sort. I have plenty of shotguns and tanks and missiles and bombs, and I am doing a very, very
No, I
measured
can't, Leo.
response in Ukraine.
Oh, man, I can't wait. I mean, we're not going to get the real numbers anyways, but the amount of hunters that are in northern Russia that are going to get mauled by bears is going to go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and Cody, thank you for the tier 1. Yeah, no, unfortunately, like I can toggle the different voices at will very quickly. It's just it takes like several seconds for it to load in. That's the problem. It is each voice needs several seconds to load in before I can start talking. That's the problem. It's the load time. Doing a click to switch over from one to the other, that's easy. waiting those few seconds for it to load, there's the delay.
Anyways, but the amount of hunters that are in northern Russia that are going to get mauled by bears is going to go up exponentially in the next couple months.
Fourth wall break. At the time of me making this video, the meeting has not happened, so I don't know what the outcome is going to be, so bear with me.
Fourth wall break. Russia is full of shit. But on the plus side, at least when they propagandize all their useless shit, it forces America to make cool shit. And I mean, over the last 50, 60 years, we've been making awesome fucking toys.
Yeah. Boeing just patented a plasma shield.
What?
Sorry, what?
How did I not hear about this? Wow,
What?
they're getting much better. Usually someone at Boeing comes out and is like, hey, this is what's going on. And then they suddenly decide to commit suicide by shooting themselves in the back of the head 9 times.
A plasma shield? Oh, for the love of God, please do not tell me that it is gold in color. I do not want to give that kind of satisfaction to the Cheeto in your White House.
Gold, green, purple, blue, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna be all up in space like, oh yeah, reroute all power from fucking other shit to shields. Oh, fire the photon torpedoes.
Bob wants to beat the fucking Enterprise. I love it. I fucking love it. And I need Garrett, maybe Elite becoming real life? I can't remember what technically what the shields and Elite are made of, but
Buff, it doesn't work like that, and why do you think you're going to space?
I don't know. Maybe space Russians?
At this day and age, that's kind of a fair point, but no, it doesn't block projectiles per se, but it blocks the shockwave from said projectiles. Anyway, certain sizes of them to avoid damage to buildings or traumatic brain injuries, concussions, things like that. So you can mount it on a vehicle, you can mount it on a building, and if, let's say, a mortar or artillery shell lands nearby, the shockwave doesn't go through.
Ah, that's dumb. My version's way cooler.
okay. Honestly, that's interesting. Okay. That's actually interesting technology there. Huh. So you basically, you only get the damage at the impact point, but then the surrounding scatter from the impact zone could be safe. Ah. Bestman, more like, I think it's more like a deflection thing. Not absorption, because I don't think the plasma shield's going to be absorbing the shockwave, unless I misheard him. Hang on. Yeah, it's not so much absorption as deflection. So it's basically the shockwave would bounce off this plasma shield and be rendered harmless. So it's an interesting concept.
You get out of the Great China's territorial waters.
They are not in the territorial waters of the nation of China. Oh, what is West Taiwan? Stop fucking with the Philippines, man. Someone's gonna get hurt. And then I'm gonna have to intervene, like I always do. Really getting tired of this shit.
You stay...
Okay, who did it this time? Was it Buff? Or was it Poland? Who did it this time? Who do we think did it this time? Buff or Poland? Who did it? Who do you think did it? You think Taiwan did it? I don't know. Usually it's Buff or Poland these days.
God damn it.
Well,
Best technology in the whole world. The best
Buff.
hackers to boot, and you can't get one over on this 70-year-old angry old fuck. You stay out of this, America. This is between me and the Philippines over my territory.
They are fishing in international waters.
Oh, to hell with this. Ram them if you have to. You
God.
should not have impeded on the Great China's waters. The
There we
Great
go.
China demand the virus to be used in these waters.
This is a bad situation. I do not stand a chance against vessels of those size.
You should have learned your lesson the first
The
time.
way for it.
Fine, I'll use your government name. China, stop it. Now, mate, I think it'll be all right. And Filipinos are squirrely.
Yes, Supreme Reader. Okay, you will go right and I will go left. Wait, you all right or am I right? Now, go! Create a pincer move. We will crush him in between us. Oh, okay, I will go. I will go now. I will get to him.
This did not turn it out very good. They're right on my tail.
Oh, what? You don't want to play with the big ships now?
Wait for
Shit,
it.
do I have any boats in the area? There's potential boat touching happening. It's not mine, but I still feel like I could feel some way about it.
I am right behind you. Oh, what is that?
There's no way that just happened.
Ah, you fucking kidding me? I told you to go.
I knew I was going. It's so fucking hilarious. Yeah. Oh, so my fucking god, this is too fucking good. They fucking smacked the fuck out of each other. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, fuck, I can't breathe. Oh, fuck, I can't breathe. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was too fucking funny. Oh, that was too fucking funny. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying right now.
Right.
Oh, God.
And then I asked you, you're right or am I right?
The nose.
Oh shit, the Tofu Navy strikes again. You shut up, thing. I need to see both of those crews.
Oh,
now.
somebody.
Holy
Ha,
shit,
somebody trying to
Australia
die.
was right, man. They are fucking squirrely. Dude, that glorified fishing vessel just got a maneuver kill on 2 warships.
Yes.
You know, America, you just recently had one of your aircraft carriers crash into something.
Yeah, but it wasn't another aircraft carrier while chasing a Coast Guard ship.
Yeah.
You idiot.
And I'm pretty sure the aircraft carrier was a museum piece, too. Not an active warship.
Now we have to go see the Supreme Leader. I'm aware. Maybe he will be nice to us. Ah, man, the only part of this that sucks is both those.
Okay, I love the fact that HLC did this voice while plugging his nose. I love that. I don't know if it's gonna come through, but he did this once while he was plugging his nose. I have no idea how the well this is gonna come through, but this is what he was doing. I have no idea how good that came through when I was plugging my nose like that.
Maybe he will be nice to us. Ah, man, the only part of this that sucks is both those crews are gonna die.
It
in
was
internment
supposed to,
camps.
best man.
It's a real shame because they're the funniest fucking people in China.
Oh, God. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was just amazing. I love that. Oh, God, that was fantastic. Absolutely love it. I needed a good laugh like that today. Absolutely needed it.